Hi folks, hope you're okay today. It's good to see you. I just want to just look at a quote which is really good, and it's by Regalado, and he talks about the Human Genome Project. He says the truth is that the human genome is going to have all kinds of nasty little bits that are hard to fill in at the end of the middles of the chromosomes, called the centromeres, and end of chromosomes called the telomeres, and so on. This is not like the transcontinental railroad where at some point someone is going to nail the golden spike, and then only then can you go across country. There is no golden nucleotide to be nailed into the double helix at the end. The genome is a very elaborate program and we don't know how to read it. It's as if we have some ancient computer code that was written years ago and now we're trying to figure out what it does. I think what biologists are going to be doing for the next decade is figuring out the circuitry of the genome by monitoring how the 50,000 to 100,000 genes are turned on and off, and how all the proteins come on and off in the cell. Dr. Lander has said this: HGP scientists may have decoded 90% of the genome letters. The remaining 3% are generally considered unsequential and irrelevant, but they know the order of only 53%. It's as if they've got the pages in the so-called Book of Life in the proper order, but with the letters on each page scrambled. Celera, by contrast, has not only the pages but all the world's letters as well, though neither side can yet say what most of these words and letters mean. Venter points out that identifying the order of the letters in our genetic alphabet is just a first step. Still ahead of Celera, as well as its competitors, the much more complicated task of telling what those letters mean, what they do, and what can be done if the messages they spell out are in error, a prime cause of human disease and suffering. So, since the Genome Project, what comes to my attention is how vast and complex, and how this is a new what can only be described as a new quest of science, a new opening for science. So when these evolutionists come along and start, like especially these popular evolutionists on YouTube and all that, start pumping away and saying we can prove evolution, we can do this, we can do that, really they're just talking nonsense. Because when you think about it, what we're just learning from the genome is, it's like we've got a door and we just opened the door a little bit. We haven't opened the full door and gone into the room and discovered everything. We're just on the tip of the iceberg, you know. And so I think that, you know, these evolutionists need to stop being cocky, and especially these people on YouTube, and be a bit more humble and realize how vast and big this subject is, and you know, and realize that there is more to learn, and this is bigger. This is bigger than evolution. This is massive. You know, in fact, it's so massive it shows you there is a God, because there's no way that all this new discovery has happened by chance. It is so staggeringly complex and amazing, I just think that you need to be honest and realize that there's just no way that this has all happened by chance. Alright, take care now.